Welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad. HGVegan. Tales from the lorry cab. So welcome to this beautiful Saturday morning. The sun's shining, the sky's bright blue. It's warm already, it's about 8 a.m. And apparently this is the best spring we've had since 1929 when the records began. Which is fucking typical. Absolutely typical. We're all locked down and we've had the best start to the year ever, weather-wise. Unbelievable. Other news. I bought a Linda McCartney hoisin duck pancake set. It's got a sachet of vegan duck. Some of the sauce, pancakes. I bought some spring onions, some cucumber, chopped them into slices, and I shared it with my wife, and she liked it. So we've had a vegan meal together, which is really, really cool news. I just want to do a quick shout out to Bohemian Bee, who's been a good friend to me over the last few weeks. We've conversed and had chats and stuff. And it was her inspiration that led me to sort of keep dragging my missus into trying different foods. So thanks for that, Blanche. Also, Michelle Lowe, I've just watched a video. And she's wrong. Thought she was a hotshot psychologist. You know I'm only joking, Michelle. But you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong about the queues at McDonald's. In the video, she's talking about these 2-hour queues for people to get McDonald's. And she's equating it with people's need to get this shite, chopped up, mashed up, low quality beef patties in a bun. And she's equating it to people's addiction to the fast food and all that. But I think she's wrong. And here's why I think she's wrong. I don't think it's the food that people are queuing up for. I don't think it is that. I think people are going out to McDonald's because for the last 9-10 weeks there's been fuck all else to do. So, I think in people's minds, a trip to McDonald's with the family together, going out, is just assimilating the act of going to a restaurant together. It's the only place to go where we can go and get something to eat, as like in a day out, you know what I mean? So I think she's wrong. I think it's the fact that people could get out and have a point of going out. Because not everybody is a runner or a walker or an exerciser. A lot of people are not like that. They don't do exercise. And so they don't really relish a walk out. But when there's something open, like McDonald's, they're off. That's why they're going. And I hope Michelle is wrong. I hope I am right. Because it would be a fucking... I would lose hope as well, Michelle. I would lose hope if people were going for the food alone. Because of the deliciousness of the food. That would really sort of put a dent in my fucking faith in society. But I don't think it is that. I think it is the fact that it's a trip out in the car together with the family, and I'll say it's for something nice to eat. It's sweet. I mean, McDonald's, when I used to eat meat, I tried tasting the burger on its own once without anything on it. And you know what it tasted of? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The burgers are tasteless. Even the chicken nuggets are tasteless, apart from the batter. It's the batter that tastes. The only thing that you can taste, this is why they put all strong stuff on. The tomato sauce is absolutely hammered with sugar. The mayonnaise, the onion, the gherkins, they're all strong tasting things. So, yeah, so that's that. And also in a video, I'm not getting at you, Michelle. I'm just, you've just piqued a bit of thought in what you said about humanity. And when did humanity become so, how did you put it, uncaring, cruel? When did they become to see animals, you know? And I'll link the video up there. But I believe that humans became this horrible, destructive, evil species when money was introduced. Money. Because then, at that point when money was introduced, people could equate the value of things. So they could see that the chicken could be worth a couple of quid. And then they thought, well, if I breed a few more chickens, I can get about 6 or 8 quid there. And then they started thinking, well, hold on a minute. If I breed an absolute shitload of chickens, I can make quite a bit of money here. And then thought, well, I haven't got much space. Well, let's cram a shitload of fucking chickens in there. You know? And as more and more people started to do this, then the price of meat came down. It wasn't a luxury item anymore. And as time went by, it's become one of the cheapest commodities out there. So I think money was the point at which humans became uncaring and cruel, because the sheer greed that money breeds. And people say money is the root of all evil. Well, it is. Money breeds. I mean, I've been guilty of it. I'm no fucking angel. I've tried making a bob or two here and there. A bit of underhand, a bit of ducking and a diving, wheeling and a dealing. You know? I mean, we're all guilty of it. I mean, you might not think you're guilty of it, but some of you out there, like at work, you can get a bit of overtime. So you go and do your bit of overtime. And then you get your wage and you see it and you think, oh, fucking hell, that's nice. That's a nice wage. So you do it again, and then after a while, you get used to it and you can't not do the overtime. And it's money you didn't need in the first place, but now you've got it. You greed for more, you know? Yeah, money is what's making us evil. And this is why factory farming has took such a strong hold, because more animals, more profit. More animals on a smaller piece of land, shitloads more profit, you know? So we are edging out of this lockdown. But I think this is going to be a legacy that's going to last quite a while before normality returns. I think it is. I mean, we're not going to see normality until at least, I reckon, this time next year. There's still going to be cases, there's still going to be social distances, there's still going to be sudden peaks of it. I think the Spanish flu, or was it the Spanish flu that killed quite a lot of people? I think that took 2 years to dissipate, unless we find some cure for it. So yeah, that's it. That's what's happening. I might try and find another little meal to show my wife now. If I can get 2 or 3 meals that we can share together that she'd enjoy. And this is a tip. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not a tip, it's an experiment that I'm doing. Yeah, it's an experiment that I'm going to do. So I've got one now. I know Hoisin Duck by Linda McCartney, totally vegan. She likes that, so that's 1 meal. So I'm going to try and find something else now that she'd enjoy. I'm going to try and build it up to about 4 meals to start with. So that's pretty much 50% of the working week. So, I mean, if I could get her off the dairy, that'd be cool. I'll get her used to the milk, but that's further down the line. But let's see how this goes now. Let's try and get 4 meals. So if any of you people have got any good suggestions on something that is very good resemblance of the real thing. So Hoisin Duck, it's really good. It's tasty. So anything like that you've got any ideas for, put them down below for me. Let me know. Can be anything. Not heavily sort of vegetable sort of thing, but you know, something really tasty, something that it's got a nice sauce, maybe a curry or a chili or something like that. What does she used to like? Chicken korma. If you can find me a chicken korma, a vegan chicken korma, we might go for that. So anyway, it looks like I'm going to have to go back to work. There's a hive of activity happening here in the wine factory. People are running around now, so it looks like they're going to need a trailer. But yeah, I'm going to put a call out for questions and do a Q&A next week as well. I might do that tomorrow or Monday. I might just put the call out, but don't put any questions here yet. And we'll do one of those before lockdown ends properly. While you're all stuck in thinking of shit and going absolutely balmy, I'll do a Q&A, so we'll do that later. All right, folks, so save the animals, save the planet, save yourself. Go vegan.